was born not to make it, but I did. The tribulations of a ghetto kid, still I ride.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
Okay, so first thing is what is a curse? What is a hex? So pretty much what a curse is an intention. It's your will towards something or someone for misfortune or evil to fall on them wherever they go, no matter whatever they do, no matter where they go. So it's very possible for us to get cursed by other people. It is very possible for there to be generational curses, and it's also very possible for us to curse ourselves. I have noticed that people have a difficult time accepting the fact that there are such things as generational curses and hexes and those types of things, because the mind is everything. They want to believe, emphasis on they want to believe that the mind, your mind can control a curse. And they totally don't want to even talk about the fact that there are generational curses put on that have been or could have been put on you from your generations before, from your mother or your father or their mother and their father, from generations and generations that spills over into you. I believe that the reason why they have a hard time with accepting the fact that there is such a thing as those types of curses that follow along in a lineage is because they don't, that person who's talking about it doesn't have the capacity to fix the problem or to find a solution, so they just pretend like it doesn't exist. Pretending like something doesn't exist doesn't make it not exist. It just kind of, puts a Band-Aid over the issue.
And this is what for those that don't know, this is my baby B Had a Life. I've been watching her for years. You know what I'm saying? This is an older video, 5-6 years ago. You could tune in if you want, but she's talking about curses and hexes and stuff like that, and that's what I wanted to record, just what she said every day, because people be saying that. People try to say, "Oh, just ignore gang stalking." You can't ignore this shit. How you gonna ignore a curse? How you gonna ignore a hex? A hex and a curse is designed to take your punk ass out. How you gonna ignore that? You can't ignore death. Now, let me just play one more time.
So they just pretend like it doesn't exist. Pretend because they don't, such a thing as those types of curses that follow along in a lineage is because they don't, that person who's talking about it doesn't have the capacity to fix the problem or to find a solution. So they just pretend like it doesn't exist. Pretending like something doesn't exist doesn't make it not exist. It just kind of, puts a Band-Aid over the issue. This is one of those times in my career and in my journey where I have to talk about things with you guys openly and candidly, that yes, it's not just the power of positive thinking. The mind is a powerful thing, absolutely. You can curse yourself and you can work with,
like what she said the mind is a powerful thing. What did she say before that?
That yes, it's not just the power of positive thinking.
That part right there. It's not just the power of positive thinking, because they, people want to say, "Oh, you gotta do is think positive." Man, I think positive every day. I keep telling you, gang stalking is not law of attraction. I say it over and over and over. Gang stalk. Don't let them. I guess I don't know. I'm led to speak about it again. For you real TIs that's listening, do not get caught up in the hype. Do not allow these suckers deceive you and persuade you into thinking that what you're going through is just a hallucination. You're tripping. You're a schizo. You're bipolar, or you law of attraction. That is the spirit of the demiurge. Okay. That's like denying that this lady right here is beautiful. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So you're not gonna deny that, right? She's beautiful. She's beautiful. It is what it is, right? So if you being gang stalked, nigga, you being gang stalked. It is what it is. You can't deny that. You can't deny the fact that you were being followed by clown people every day with red noses. You cannot deny the fact that that's happening. So don't let them try to persuade you. And oh man, no, it ain't going on. You just paranoid, man. You've been in the hood too long. You're tripped out, man. Blah, 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 blah. Everybody that's doing that to you, everybody that's gaslighting you, are connected to the hive mind beast system. Let them go to hell. That's what they chose. Don't feel sorry for them. Fuck them. They don't give a damn about you. Huh? They don't give a damn about you. All right then. Don't give a damn about them. Because every dog shall have his day, and the tables always do turn. Okay? So they're going to get it back. And when they, what happened in the scriptures? When it said that, what was the rich man? The rich man died and saw Abraham and Lazarus bosom. And he was like, oh man, rich man. The rich man was begging, can you just dip your finger in some water to cool my tongue? That's right. That's going to be the bots. They're going to be in another dimension watching us chilling, having a great time. And they're going to be like, oh man, I apologize for gang stalking you in the past life. But could you just dip your finger in that delicious high C with no fructose, with no high fructose corn syrup? Because we're going to be in the other realm. Everything going to be pure and righteous, and ain't going to be no such thing as no high fructose corn syrup. You know what I'm saying? So, can you dip your finger in that fresh squeezed grape juice? Those delicious, big, thick, dark, Welch's looking grapes. Can you just dip your finger in that, man, and cool my tongue? I'm like, man, shut your bot ass up. You ain't getting hit, nigga. That's what you say to the damn bots.
Times in my career and in my journey where I have to talk about things with you guys openly and candidly that, yes, it's not just the power of positive thinking. The mind is a powerful thing, absolutely. You can curse yourself and you can work with, a curse that's been put on you and, use the power of positive thinking or manifest and set intention and have a blessed life, but still have to deal with the ramifications, if that's the correct word, but you still have to deal with the lingering punishment that was put on you, whether you...
Facts. You still got to deal with the lingering punishment that was put on you. And us TIs, we definitely got something put on us. Okay? This is definitely a curse, and if you want to deny it, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? This is a curse by generational curse, whatever, CIA, whatever. But there is something on your ass and you know it. You know it. So you got to fight this because you was chosen to fight it. Think of yourself as a Army Ranger, a Navy SEAL. You came down here on the battleship to go through this spiritual battle. This is spiritual, physical, galactical warfare, biological warfare. God damn it. This is all kinds of warfares. You best believe it.
Deserved it or you didn't deserve it, that could have come from someone placing a curse on you or your family or generations before you. We have to talk about that openly and honestly. There's many people who know and have a feeling in their spirit that they have been cursed or their family members have been cursed or they're watching these generational curses occur, and they come to the internet, they come to YouTube, they come to these spiritual leaders and these spiritual gurus and ask them, and they are met with this idea of, well, power of positive thinking. If you don't believe it, it doesn't occur. That is simply not the case. We see this a lot in cultures like Romanian cultures.
And I want to respond to that when she say you don't believe it don't exist. That is true, because you be thinking that, oh man, I don't believe in witchcraft. I don't believe in hex. And then you got a jacked up life, and you before you know it, you was balling yesterday, and then the other day you smoking crack in the alleyway, dirty as hell. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, I ain't even gonna repeat that. No diddy. You know what I'm saying? So yes, you could not believe in it all you want. But you got some evil people out here. They don't care. They'll put something on your ass. You know what I'm saying? So you better protect yourself in these spiritual streets. Real.
Jamaican, like the islands, some countries in Africa, that there's strong curses that have happened and have occurred, European curses. So we can't, curses all over. Like, who are we kidding? Like, who am I kidding? There's curses all over in different cultures where there's different ways of curses, generational curses passing on from family member to family member.
Just being out right now at this day of time is being out here is a curse, really. People say, oh man, it's a beautiful time to be alive. Man, shut your punk ass up. See, them people that be saying that, they're not being gang stalked. So they still traveling. They still getting money. They still getting fine women that look like behind the line. You know what I'm saying? They getting all that. So of course, they gonna talk that jive. But come and wear my boots for a week. I guarantee you would beg to differ. You be begging to leave this planet. You know what I'm saying? You be begging to leave. Talking about food. It's a wonderful time to be alive. You don't folks say that. Yeah, if you're not being gangsta. Now look, I was watching Brother Sanchez, and Brother Sanchez had said that, once upon a time, things wasn't the way it is right now. The animals wasn't eating other animals to survive. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that. It was, this place used to be a place of peace and harmony and things like that. Now, maybe it was. I don't remember. I don't, you know what I'm saying? But some say we are here to do that. Some say we are the ones that's here to change the frequency of this world. And because the universe is going through a shift, and we are those ones to help, bring a new vibration on this planet, to eradicate these gang stalking assholes and get them out of here. You know what I mean? So if that's true or not, I don't know. All I know is that what's going on with us is big. That's it. That's all I know. And I want you to know that. I want you to know that this is bigger than us. Like, we are little gods down here. Because if you go in the airplane and look at people from down below, we look like ants. So we are little gods. But as a collective, we come together strong, like Transformers. Transformers, more than Misty, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We come together like Transformers. Look at the colonies of ants. When they come together, they're gonna build some crazy, galactical stuff. This, you know what I'm saying? The architect it's amazing how these ants, man. These ants are little geniuses. So just imagine if we was to come together and what we can do when we build. The 144 is coming together though. You know what I mean? I guess I don't know what we're gonna do with the rest of the filler people. We just gotta need another flood or something to get rid of the filler people. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I got on this topic because this video is long, and I just wanted to get that because I'm running out of minutes anyway. So let me know what you think. Also, I advise targeting individuals to if you choose to. Just start burning some ancestor money every day. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself some Josh paper, some hell notes, ghost notes. Burn some ancestor money every day. You know what I'm saying? Every day. Just do it. Don't question it or nothing. Just do it. Just burn it. I don't care if it's $1 a day. You know what I'm saying? A sheet a day. You know what I'm saying? And just so you can fix what you might have done in another lifetime to even have to go through what we're going through anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, we are here to break generational curses and fix. Because you never know. We might have done something. You know what I'm saying? We might have done something in another life. Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. Perhaps. You know what I mean? So I do it. I burn it. I've been doing it for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So I advise you, if you take, you could take whatever I'm saying with a grain of salt. I don't give a damn if you don't do it. You could just take your punk ass back to church and cry your eyeballs to Jesus. For all I'm concerned, this is right here. I'm talking to the 144. That's who I'm talking to. The 144 going to hearken into the voice of the Lord. They're going to listen. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't 144, you done already turned the video off anyway. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just abide an agent. Agent's going to watch to the end because that's what the agent's going to do. And that's a sad thing. That's a sad thing. The agent's going to watch to the very end because they got to watch you. You know what I mean? I don't give a damn about them watching. I'm looking for the chosen 144 to watch. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy how the agent's gonna go all the way to the very end of the video and jot down everything and go run back to the beast of what I said. Even though the beast know what I'm saying. They just playing with them, got them thinking that they really doing something. Hey beast, he was sitting there talking about generational curses, dude. Yeah, and he was saying all this stuff about that he was going to burn some Josh paper and stuff like that. And yeah, I did it, beast. I did it, beast. You know what I'm saying? He gonna just trying to suck the beast cock. You know what I'm saying? Just want to be down with the beast. You know what I'm saying? Beast like, just get your dumb ass up out of here. I know what he said. Your dumb ass. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We out. We holla back. Hit the cash app. Do something.
Everything we've been led to believe is a lie. When we get chosen by the gods, they're choosing us for death, murder, automatic expiration. The great beyond is bullshit.
What? That's crazy talk.
You liar! I know you don't want to believe it, but I have proof!
You're not thinking of going back to your old ways, are you?
Is that such a bad idea?
Let the cops take these guys down. You know, sometimes the law works.
And sometimes it doesn't. You know, these people, they steal, they murder, destroy people's lives and get away with it. They have alibis, money, lawyers, power. They have everything.
You don't understand. Your world's gonna end. What the hell are you?